Hi everyone, it's Alex Raymond with Empowered Eating, and I'm here on another Mindful Minute video about vacationing with an eating disorder. Summer is right on the horizon, so I know that there's probably a lot of trips and a lot of family trips planned, so I wanted to provide some tips on how to enjoy vacation while you're in recovery. Tip number one is plan ahead. You might want to try to figure out, where you're staying, if you're going to be at a hotel, renting a house, what types of restaurants are in the area, or, if you are renting a house, if you're going to be cooking meals at home. So this way you can kind of try to figure out what mealtime is going to look like. Also how long you'll be going away, what the traveling logistics look like, and things like that. So there can be less surprises while you're on your trip. Tip number two is planning ahead for a food challenge. So depending on where you're at in recovery, you might want to make a list of a couple of foods that you want to try while you're on vacation. I think traveling to different places, there's usually a lot of different food specialties in different places all over the world or in the United States, so it might be a good idea to make a list of some of those things in the area that you're going to, and talking with your dietitian about when and how often you'll be challenging yourself. Tip number three is preparing fun activities. So you might want to talk with your family or your friends or whoever else you're going on the trip with, some activities you would like to do, because vacation really is all about having a good time and enjoying yourself. So it might be a good idea to look up some fun events to go to or different places to tour around. Tip number four is packing comfortable clothing. When going on vacation, you definitely want to make sure you have things that you're wearing that you do feel comfortable in. So whether that's clothes or bathing suits, etc., definitely trying to make that packing list suitable to your comfort. Tip number five is bringing books or other types of projects to work on. So while you're away, you might want a little bit of time to yourself. So it might be a good idea to bring a couple of things that you enjoy doing for self-care. I know for me, that's definitely books. I love also writing, so I might bring a journal or my computer to write a couple of blogs or journal entries. Tip number six is to set an intention for the trip. So that intention can be anything from taking time to relax, to trying something new, to going on a new adventure, to meeting new people. You can really get creative with it, but really trying to figure out, what you want to learn and what you want to get out of your vacation. Tip number seven is to reach out for support. So really let your support team know, whether it's your dietitian, your therapist, family, and friends, what you need in order to make this vacation fun and enjoyable. I also recommend to do some planning with your therapist and your dietitian beforehand, where you can talk about all of these tips and you can kind of talk about a concrete plan. If you want more information on traveling in recovery from an eating disorder, I really encourage you to check out my blog post. You can go to www.empoweredeatingblog.com, and the title of the blog is Vacationing with an Eating Disorder.